Hello, and welcome back to Soul Awareness. My name is Jane. This is one of the beautiful messages for the week. Okay, so here we go. Transformation. Do you love transformation? I love transformation. Okay, so 49. 49 is 4 plus 9 is 13. 1 plus is 4. 4 is a good number. 4 is the number of celebration, strong foundations. I like it. I like it. It's the Emperor number as well, so it's great. In this one, it's saying transformation. So beautiful. Look at this butterfly. Look at this card. It's just absolutely gorgeous, right? I love it. Are you getting immersed in the colors and stuff? I am, most certainly. So let's see what it has to say here. Okay, 49. It's very close to like one of the last cards in this book, in this deck. Positive changes are coming. Old structures, belief, and ideas are falling away and will be replaced with vitality, new pathways. Soon you'll be seeing the world in a fresh way. Like the phoenix that rises majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. You're at the beginning, in the middle, or at the completion of an enormous transformation in your life. Don't hold on to old structures and limited ways of thinking. Even if it looks as if you're in murky waters, this is only the clearing that occurs just before rebirth. It's all for your highest good. I am joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. I love this. I love this. Never be limited by anything you're doing, okay? Never be limited by anything that you're doing. So what I'm feeling here in this transformation, there may be a little bit of confusion. You have the moon here, but there's a lot of intuition. And I think that sometimes intuition comes in, and I almost feel like it's like inspiration. And sometimes it's like, ooh, you know, it kind of mixes itself up, and you're like, I'm everywhere. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, I'm confused, right? It's interesting. Definitely, though, your heart's in the right place, because this is the moon. Look how beautiful this moon card is, though. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so beautiful. And then you have the Two of Cups. So you're definitely trying to make things come together. You're definitely trying to make them harmonize with each other, okay? You're going, come on, let's do this. Let's harmonize. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. It's going to happen. It just might be a little bit of a mess before you get there, but you will put the things in order. You're going to have a clear definition of where you want to go, okay? So what you're going to need to do, this is the Five of Wands. This is definitely brainstorming the situation, trying to figure out, what do you want to do with this? What am I doing with this? Where am I going with this? How am I going to get anywhere with this, right? Absolutely. So you're using that. I love this, beautiful, by the way, this Two of Hearts. Two of Hearts. What's the definition of the Two of Hearts? Harmonious. Partnerships. Kindred spirits, friendship, respect, sharing, harmony. They're coming together of two to create something new or more. I think the problem might be is like if you try to do 5 different things. Brainstorming for 5 different things is a little hard. And especially in a hermit year, it's going to get harder. It's going to feel a little muddled. So I would start with one and work on that, and go with another and work on that. Just take your time. You can do them all. Just take your time is what I feel. Take your time. The 8 in the numerology deck, 8 is the card of working hard, of having the courage to follow through, of doing it. Okay? 8 is the strength card. It's a really great card. Okay? This is the number of cause and effect in a cycle. It can represent profound gains, profound losses, but it's a higher power, it's increase, and it's heart-centered action, okay? So, After achieving balance of emotion, self-mastery of mind and desires, and implementing inspirational direction to gain material victory, the final step before the end of the cycle is about purification and preparing for the end of the process. Number 8 resembles the scales of justice. Losses and gains, cause and effect, play out dramatically and immediately, which is why vibration is something sometimes referred to as karmic. The reference here is the consequences of decisions we make throughout the cycle according to our intentions of awareness. In a way, this stage of the cycle reflects cumulative self-awareness and growth. I love this. This is a stage of purification, letting go of the past, clearing the way for the new. Love that. And the grandiose. On a mundane level, this is a cycle of accomplishments on a grand scale. If the person has been committed and sustained their momentum, then this can be a cycle of fruition of all their invested efforts. Number 8 signifies wealth, fame, signing of agreements, significant contracts, partnerships. On a spiritual level, augurs the end of a turbulent cycle where one has paid their dues and is about to start a new phase of higher understanding and awareness. Okay, so I love this. This came in for this card right here, okay, for the numerology. I'm reading from there. In other ways, though, 8 is courage, strength, hard work, getting past blocks, also putting your little ducks in a row, getting going, right? What else? 8 of Cups is leaving behind what doesn't fit anymore, just getting rid of it. I love it, I love it, I love it. You're working so hard at this, and I think you're doing fantastically well. I love this one. The map maker of destiny. Authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. 24/6. Doesn't surprise me because Lovers is 6 and you have the 2 of Cups, so it's like harmonizing, right? Harmonize with what you want, your dreams, your wishes. What do you want? You are a map maker, okay? Map maker of destiny. It's time to decide what you really want to do. Honestly, I feel that's always the way, okay? Again, this mentions transform faith into destiny. Transformation. That word is coming in again. Okay? Each human, at birth, each human is given a unique map with myriad paths that intersect with one another. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit. Places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspect of the self. Remember your spark of the divine. Come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also someone preordained, okay? So yes, a lot of people like to think, and here's my view. I'm going to put my 2 cents in here because, well, because I can. I do believe we have a, what do you call that? A blueprint? Is that right? Anyway, whatever. A map, a print of where we're supposed to do, like major events, major things we're going to experience, or things that'll come in to kind of either suck us in or throw us out or whatever, right? But we're walking on this journey. We're walking on this path. We can choose to or not to. So some of it is kind of like there's designated spots, designated things that are going to show up. But the rest of it is a lot of free will. So there's a lot of play, let's just say, in how you're going to get there and what you're going to do with it, right? There's just like here, we have the ability to succeed or fail at it. But it's not really succeed or fail. We have the ability to engage or not engage, okay? And I know a lot of people think it's like you'll go to, you'll be on Judgment Day and they'll say, were you good? Were you bad? It's less of that and more of, you had the opportunity. This was a major point. Did you, didn't you? Why didn't you? Why? It's more of an explanation. It's more like an observation of why you did and didn't do things. Less more a judgment of, well, makes you a sucky human. It just makes you somebody who had an experience. See, you got to understand that a lot of this has to do with experience, what we go through. So, yeah, you're a map maker of destiny. That's what they were talking about. Let's go back. Let's go back to what the reading was coming in. Okay, so your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained. That's the, you're given a map and you're going to be dropped on it. But whether or not you go to those places, that's your free will. And fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen. And maybe that sometimes you can't change. Maybe there's certain points that are going to happen. In other words, the loss of a parent, like that was their exit was meant to happen there. How you, I don't know, work it or work through it that's the part that's kind of, that's kind of left to whatever. You know what I mean? Right? And then faith is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fate experiences. So free will and choice are possible at certain points of your map. They're possible in a lot of your map. Okay? So it says now this is one of those times. You can put a project forth and then not do anything with it. You can put a project forth and do too much with it and fail at all of them. You can put a project forward and do a few of them and work and just gradually get to it, but just bite the apple and take the opportunity and get somewhere with it. Okay, this is what I mean. The opportunities are here. What you do with it is your free will, right? So destiny and intuition brings in an opportunity. Says, hey, I have, let's talk about it. Let's give a real example. Let's say I'm going to, let's say intuition, guides, whatever you want to call, a moment of meditation. Suddenly something comes in and it says, I'm going to give you 3 ideas or 4 ideas for different channels. Now, what you do is going, these are brilliant, these are going to be wonderful, they're going to work. You write them down, but you don't have a handle on any one of them, and you don't know where to start. So they just kind of stay on the page, and you never do anything with it. And by the way, FYI, that has happened to me. Somebody else started a channel with an idea that I had, and because I did not do it, I did not reap the rewards for it. Somebody else had the great idea and didn't follow through. I no longer do that. But, example. That's one thing, okay? Second scenario, these ideas come in, and you put them all down, and you try to begin all of them, but then because you didn't give all of your attention to one of them, or 2 of them, or just one at a time, ultimately the result is less than stellar because you've scattered your attention too far across the line. Nada. See? That's free will. Same 4 things. Next scenario, you get 4 brilliant ideas and you decide which one you like the best, while keeping the other ones on with a plan of when you're going to begin the next ones. But you give one of them your all. You get it going. You get it marching. You get it in a, like doing what you need to. You put the videos down. You get the channel up. You do what you need to do. And when that one's established, you move on to the next one, whatever's calling to you. Okay? You may do all 4 of them, or you may only do 2 of them right now, but they flourish and become something that you want them to be. Different scenario. Okay? We could keep going, and each has a different result. Your free will and what you do with the opportunities is your choice, but they did come in. They can lead to confusion or insight. This is your decision. They can lead to transformation or non-transformation. But what they really want you to do is do good work with number 8. Number 8 is the card of doing good work. If you look at the 8 of Pentacles, you see somebody working meticulously on something, right? Giving it their full attention. The 2 here also showing you've got to give and take. I always think Start with 1 and then maybe 2. But make sure that you're well on your way before, because you can't juggle, I don't know. Once you start juggling too many balls, you're going to drop one. Okay, so problem solve what you need to. And the card we haven't looked at yet, and one of my favorites, because when it came out and I looked at it here, I saw how white it was. It's like a blanc tableau. A tableau blanc, actually, if you say it properly in French, which is a whiteboard of opportunities of what do you really want? What do you really want? All right, so let's look at this one. Let's take a look at the magical little book of knowing, which has disappeared. No, it hasn't. It's right here. Okay. So what's the number on this sucker? 27-9. One of my favorite numbers. When I started the channel, I talked a lot about 369. I love 9. 9 is the vibration of source. It's a number that, you know, only does its own thing. It's its own thing, number 9. If you ever wanted to look at Tesla and the magic of 9, there's videos all over the place. It's just absolutely wonderful. Okay? So, I love this. What do you really want? Really? Beyond the parameters of what's possible and what's likely, and beyond any constraints of time and money, what do you want? Regardless of your current situation, regardless of what you wanted yesterday, what's that big sacred dream that stares back at you when you allow yourself to indulge in magical thinking? If it seems like the dream is too far away to accurately conjure up in your mind's eye, then you've got some work to do. This journey, your spiritual and creative trajectory toward your what, with your why in tow. This is your life. Okay? Your trajectory towards your what, with your why in tow. So first things first. You know what I'm going to say? You know what I'm going to say. What do you want? And why? I want you to sit and stare at that blank page. And if you can't give me an answer right away to what your heart desires right now, like you have been looking at something or saying, you know, let's say I say to you, why do you want to do that? What do you want to do? I want to do that. And I'm saying why. And you can't give me something authentically you that feels great when you write it down. Okay, like I could say, I want to, you know, it's like I want $1 million, or I want, you know, I want this job. Why? Because I want to make money. That's, you make money at anything, okay? Is this why going to carry you? Like, is this need to make money going to fill your soul up with happiness and passion? If the answer is no, especially what you're doing to get it, eesh, you know, you can do it. It'll be temporary, and that's fine. We all done temporary jobs. Some of us longer than others. I worked 11 years at a place that I absolutely abhorred, hated. Okay, but I need to pay the bills, and I kept telling myself that speech all the time. I need the money. I need, you know, we need to pay the bills. We need to pay the bills. But I hate this job. But we need to pay the bills. It's okay. There's, you know, there's some benefits to being here. Yeah, but it sucks. But it doesn't matter. Okay? You're going to live a miserable existence. Now, a lot of people will tell me, oh, well, you know, then nobody will ever work the low-paying jobs. That's not it. Some people will want to work at a coffee shop, at a burger flipping place. Some people don't mind that. Actually, I've thought about it when I, you know, get to be a little old lady. Sometimes I wouldn't mind working at a coffee shop because I care less about what people think. And I just go there to serve coffee and have conversations. It may not last there very long, but I'd have fun while I was there. Okay, so saying that is different. You can make the best out of a place. You can make the environment really, really awesome. Okay, so that doesn't even come to play. Okay, what comes to play is when your why and your what do not align. Okay, so it's time to ensure that you're enjoying it and all that your efforts along the way are working together to build that ideal reality that you have chosen. Of course, this book says it a million different better ways than I do, right? In like 3 words. Be mindful that you're not toiling away at tiny, superficial, or safe versions that could never bring your soul the joy it desires. Be mindful of spending energy building something that will never be enough. Instead, define what success means to you and know how you'll feel when you've reached your goal. What do you truly desire? Only by clearly defining it can you finally see the path that will take you there. Okay? So how does the success in your life help others? And what does that look like? What exactly does success look like to you? Abundance, prosperity, joy? How does it feel? Clearly defining your goals as a feeling or as an experience will help you to understand what you're working so hard for. Name what you want. Breathe it in. Feel its presence. Write it down. How will you know when you've reached your goal? And right away you'll know, okay? I'm telling you. You could say, why do you want this? Because I want money. And right away you will fall flat short of that dream. In your energetic body, you will feel it. Okay? If it's something that inspires you and you want to learn something new and at the same time you'll make money at it and it sounds exciting, your energetic body will feel that too. Okay? So it's time to be really honest with yourself. Honestly, it's time to be honest. Honestly. Could you pick another word? No. It is time to be brutally honest with yourself. Sit and have that conversation. Say, yo, there's something that you need here. There's something you need to take a look at. Okay? What do you really, really want? Be truthful. And think about it. Do you really want to lie to yourself? You can sit in a room and say, yeah, no, that's not what I want. But then you can question, why isn't it what I want? Question everything. Preconceived notions. Okay? Like I said, working at a coffee shop or a burger place. Why do I have a notion that nobody wants to do that? Who says? Well, you know, we all know that, you know, the people around there, the energy's toxic. Maybe you're the one to change it. Doesn't have to be. You can make it fantastic. You can make it happy. And if it doesn't work out, you can leave and go elsewhere. Right? Work on what you can. Okay? Don't change the world you live in. Make it fit who you want to be. Ask the whys. Don't believe everything that's come before. You know, so, well, it's like that everywhere. No, it doesn't need to be like that everywhere. It doesn't need to be like that everywhere. Don't be afraid. Do not conform. Let people see who you are. The ones who matter will see you. They'll be intrigued by you. They'll give you a try. And yeah, it may take a while to get there, but you will find the right viewers for your channel. You will find the right boss who sees the potential in you. You will find the right company. You will find your right company. I hope that this is like really hitting and you know, touching all the little activation points in you that it needs to really, you know, get you going and get your energy moving in the right direction. I really hope so. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for being here. I'm also in a state of change, but I'm very happy doing what I do. No doubt, whatever I'm doing, it's gonna have some of this in it. Even if it's juggling the cards, you know I'm gonna be doing this. So, absolutely, take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Over here are some channels of mine that I'm going to recommend to you, so please make sure, just click on it and go check it out. Why not, right? And over here is a playlist of other videos such as these that you might enjoy. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.